This is a 1/10 scale. It's really heavy. I mean, it's quite big for 1/10 scale, but it's really heavy. Does it say on the box how heavy it is? Oh, it's under here. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see it. Oh, come on. Anyway, this is from Rlaarlo, and this is the first time that they've done like a scale RC truck. Something Q261 C GQCQ261. This is the brushed version. It's 6x6. It also comes in a brushless. It comes in 3 different colours. It's got like just a plain green, and it's got like 2 digital camo colours, I think, as well. I think I've got the digital camo version. Yes, the digital camel. Digital camel. It looks like it's come straight from Minecraft, especially with the camo like that. But it is actually modelled off a real truck, a Chinese military truck, I believe. And this one, the brushed one, comes in at a whopping $599. And the brushless one is $799. I'll talk more about the differences in a minute, but there's your colours. You've got just a plain green, you've got like the desert digital camo, and then you've got like a jungle one, maybe. Don't know if I've seen it with pink before. Anyway, what else we got here? Looks like we've got lock-in diffs, I think. Oh, that doesn't tell you. Yeah, I think maybe lock-in diffs. 45 kilo servo, 140 amp ESC, 5280 brush motor. That's a big motor. 12,500 RPM. And then we've got their new transmitter, which actually isn't too bad. It's a bit big and bulky, but it's not actually that bad. 350 meters. 6 channel. The brushless one comes in a nice like foam carry case. I showed it when I was at the Nuremberg Toy Fair. Comes in a really nice carry case. That's where some of your extra money is going. Obviously the rest of your money is going in the electronics, which is the brushless motor and ESC. I don't know if there's any more differences, but if there is, I'll put it on the screen. Designer packing material. Oh, it's not pink. It's like a brown colour. I thought it was like pink, the camo, but it's not, it's brown. Instructions, a wheel wrench, a screwdriver, little aerial tube, something for your receiver there, and about 3 Allen keys. A little bit of trim there with the spare wheel. I guess that slots down behind it. Mirrors, and Aaron at Discipline RC will be happy because these mirrors also have mirrors.
Okay, come on, come on. Yay! The mirrors have mirrors!
Some more like accessories, something. That was the top cap for the spare wheel holder. Instructions for putting the accessories on. Oh, fancy! That's pretty cool actually. So you've got their new transmitter, but this one is done in the same camo as the truck. That's actually a really cool little feature. Yeah, a bit big and bulky, but fits in hand. This actually feels quite nice. It's got like a soft matte effect. Very nice. We'll keep this packing material. It's probably worth a lot of money. Right, let's try and lift this out in one go. Oh, bit of trim. Grab it by the motor. Oh man, come on. Oh, seats. Nice. Look how big this thing is. 1/10 scale. Obviously the actual truck of what this is based on is massive as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the bits of trim on, get the mirrors on, we'll get it all set up, and then we'll have a closer look at the body, and I'll show you what it's based on. I'll have to do a little bit of Googling, I think. Rlaarlo gave me this while I was at the toy fair as well. A little work mat. There we go. All done. All on there. And it is looking, I was going to say it's looking good, but it's a bit of an ugly truck, isn't it? And it is, like I said, based off an actual truck. I think it's pronounced HongYan or something like that. It's from the 60s. There's a few pictures and a bit of information online about these. I'm not sure if they ever would have come with the digital camo. I'd have preferred a green one, but we'll run with it. We'll go in with what we've got. You've got working lights on this, like I've shown you. We got mirrors. All the doors open, and they won't just come open. You have to move the handle down and open it. And as per I expect the real one was, the doors open out like that. You got a full interior. You got some levers back here, so I'm wondering if the person that sat behind the driver also had some kind of use as well. I'm guessing maybe they had a job to do. Oh, and as I was getting it on the bench, I dropped my transmitter and I've broke a bit up here. Hopefully it'll be all right. These all fell out as well. I also dropped this camera, but that seems to be working. But yeah, idiot. Anyway, doors open, full interior. The steering wheel moves. It's got dials in there, or like clocks, instrument cluster, whatever you want to call it. They're all in there. I don't think they work, but they're actual. You can see the little dials in there. The seats are like a nice sort of, I think they're meant to replicate a vinyl or a leather seat. They're sort of a rubbery material. You've got a huge transmission tunnel there. That would have been where the big motor would have gone, or the big engine. These doors are cool that you have to turn the handle. It means they're not going to come flying out when you're out on the trail. I had a quick read online. They're used for pulling tanks and big like artillery like guns. You can actually get, I don't know if they've released it yet, but you can get like an artillery gun for this and tow it behind. Same on this side, I guess. Yeah, just a chair and a chair. Interior there, really nice interior. I'll get a driver for that. I don't know if I've got enough figures for a passenger as well. These guards at the back here, these push down and they turn into benches for, I guess, for transporting troops. That's a really cool feature. Obviously, probably like the real thing. So this back bit does come down, and I believe all these bits do come down as well. This turned out that was broken and that one split. So I'm not going to move that. I'm just going to leave it locked in, which is done by these catches. But yeah, a little bit of breakage. I can't see anything else that broke, but just a couple of little clips there. That was off in the box. It was loose. Looks like we've got some lights at the back there. We've got a tow hitch. Metal or plastic? That is plastic. The bed is metal. I know it's metal because one, it's freezing cold. Two, I can tell. And when I took this off to see where the battery goes, look, that's metal as well. So battery tray there, it will run 3S. It is a brushed one, but it does say 12 volts on the motor, which I'll show you in a minute. You've got a little compartment under here that opens up. Look, you can put some stuff in there. There's also a little compartment here as well. This one's a bit bigger, so you can store some contraband in there, or, well, some stickers. And talking of stickers, this year, I'm trying to get people to maybe subscribe more. I've got a very big audience. The average audience size last year was over 600,000 a month. So audience versus subscribers, there's still a big difference. It doesn't really matter if you subscribe. You'll still see my videos if you watch them, but just hit the subscribe button. Make me feel wanted. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, compartments, storage compartments. Got a fuel tank. This is quite cool. So you've got the spare wheel. It's actually on, there's like a damper in there and a spring this side. And it actually comes out, look, put it out like that. Talking of tyres, they do feel nice. That's an actual spare. So the tyre compound, not super soft. They've definitely got some foams in, and I think they're actually going to be pretty good on a trail. 6-wheel drive, I'll show you underneath in a minute because it's a bit of a weird configuration. You got these steps at the front. They would have been the steps up to the cab, and to stop them from interfering with your approach angle, they kind of move and fold up. Whether they're going to get, oh no, they might be all right. You might get caught on the tyres, but I guess that's to scale as well. You got this massive bumper, yeah, lights that we've seen, interior, wipers, and I think that's about it externally. Uh-oh. Did I damage my camera? Oh, it's not sounding good, is it? Right, hang on. Yep. It is. Luckily, I've already taken this off and done some shots of inside here. So you got the receiver, ESC, and light control. You got a light control up the top there as well. Absolutely huge brushed motor. Brushed motors have a lot of torque, so that's going to be pretty good. And then we'll have a look underneath now, but look at the size of the leaf springs. They are massive. They do feel pretty stiff. It's a heavy old rig, so they should be all right. What I want to talk about in a minute is this crazy rear axle setup. I've never seen anything like it. And again, I'm sure it's true to scale, but I've never seen anything like it. Anyway, start at the front. We got a 45 kilo, looks like a standard size servo, so standard 1/10 size servo. I didn't see that under there. We've got a tow hitch on the front as well. Normal sort of setup of a steering link and a link to your servo there. Leaf sprung suspension, normal front axle, big old chunky axles there. Metal drive shafts. You got a scale exhaust coming out there. Is that metal? Oh yeah, that's metal as well. And you've got a little clear window as well there in the gearbox, so you can see that is actually the selector. So I guess it has 2-speed. Metal drive shaft coming off here goes into the top of that axle, and then it's got this weird configuration where you got 2 drive shafts that go between the 2 axles. They're not connected. It's not like a pass-through like you usually get. So my guess is, without taking it apart, drive shaft goes in the top, it turns a gear, which then turns these 2 drive shafts, which turn both axles the same. That's my only guess. You've got a couple of links down the bottom here. This whole axle pivots, so it's on a pivot there. So I don't know whether I can show you, but that is everything underneath. Not much going on other than this weird configuration. But let's spin it round and I'll show you what I mean about it pivoting. So the rear axle will pivot like that, or you can't really see, but or vice versa. It actually goes further this way, I think, than it does the other way. Yeah, but the axle pivots like that, and obviously you've got your normal suspension. So it just allows, when it's going over rocks and dirt and stuff, I guess it just keeps the tyres in contact with the ground more. I've seen it on other stuff as well, but it's a nice little feature. So there's a little catch here. Oh, hello. Oh, come on. Right, I'm switching to my phone. Anyway, a little catch here. It's a bit fiddly actually to, come on. Battery goes under there. XT60 connector. Like I said, it'll take up to 3S. So I'll stick a 3S and then we'll look at the lights and the functions of it. On the box, I don't know whether I was looking at the gearbox. I thought it had locking diffs, but the diffs are actually locked already. It's already got locked diffs and I didn't see any cables. So that picture might be the gearbox showing the 2-speed selection. Right, hopefully my transmitter works after dropping that. Oh, do you have to hold it? Right, it's staying on. So the power button's under this wheel arch on this side. Whoa, that's loud. That is loud. That is a fast servo. That's a noisy servo. Wow. Right, back on the phone. That noise, I think, is the servo for the steering wheel as well. The steering wheel moves really far. That's fast. Lights. Front lights. Press them again. We got any more? Nope. And that one on. Got lights at the back. Yeah, lights at the back, and I guess indicators at the back. It said 6-channel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're up here, look. 5, 6. Oh. Right, we have got gears. We can lock the rear axles. I can't work out. So that's your gears. Look, you can see there, look. There's your gears, so it means that one. That's your rear axles. Oh, it's the front axles. Unlocked. Locked. The servo is up there. You can lock and unlock the front. The rear, the rear are permanently locked. We got there, finally. My camera breaking's knocked me off of my flow. I got all flustered. Anyway, I think that's it. So I think we should just take it out, go and get one of my other cameras and go give it a run and see how good it is. This isn't something you're expecting to see today. We've got Harry Potter in there and his passenger is John Cena in a Chinese military truck. What a time to be alive. So that's low gear. It's got a bit of pace. High gear. It's not a massive amount of difference. It's probably pretty scale, that high gear. Oh, I need to sort my lights out. Don't know if they just weren't working on the bench or I didn't see them, but you press the button once and you get them lights. Press it again and then you get lights under there, your main beam. I didn't see that. And if you press the button 4 times, they flicker for a bit and they go off, and then that turns your indicators off. Good job, Rlaarlo. So I've got the front diff unlocked at the moment, and we'll keep running it unlocked in low gear until we need it locked. I don't know how loud this is coming off on camera, but it is very loud. One of the loudest rigs I think I've ever tested. Oh, come on. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Looks pretty good. And then it disappears because it's camouflaged. This desperately needs a sound kit to try and get rid of some of that noise. Turning circle's not too bad with the diffs unlocked. I don't know actually. Have we got any more steering? Let's have a look. Steering dual rate. Steering's on 100, so no, that's all the steering we got. Slow control, that is really good for a brushed motor. Yeah, that is very good for a brush setup. Usually the brushless with the FOC is the one to have, but that's not bad for brushed. So far so good, no need to lock that axle. Oh, this looks a bit deep. Should be alright, as long as it doesn't go up to, oh no, actually we're alright. We're alright, we're good. This might test it though. Ooh. Yeah, look, that front wheel's just spinning. Lock that front axle up, see if it makes a difference. No. We just had a bad line. I'm unlocking it. I'm going to unlock it again. It's more challenging when you haven't got all locked diffs. Oh, great shot. Give it a bit of a, I don't know how muddy it is here, sometimes it's really muddy, but give this a bit of a test, see how it gets on. Diff at the front still unlocked, no issues yet. You see the articulation on that rear axle. Should be able to get it twisted up a bit up here. There we go. Nice. That rear axle doing as it's intended to do, keeping traction on the front. Look at that. Keeping traction or keeping a bit of contact patch on the ground. Very nice. Well, not much stopping it at the moment. Pretty impressive for their first go. Remember, Rlaarlo have not done any scale rigs. They've done some crawlers, but not scale stuff like this. This is their first go. And so far, I'd say they've done a good job of it. Oh, come on, push through. It's heavy enough and big enough. There we go. As much as it's cool, that steering wheel turning, that actually is a lot of the noise coming from this. Not the, if I keep it still, when I turn the wheel, you can actually hear the steering wheel more than you can hear the steering servo. Anyway, let's head over there. It's a little bit swampy and there's some deeper water over there. Let's go get it wet. So we've had a little bit of an incident in the water. I'm not doing anything, by the way. The steering servo, or the steering wheel servo, is going a bit crazy. That light's flickering, and we've lost all the rest of the lights. So yeah, it's still going. We've still got steering, but yeah, it's unfortunately not waterproof. Well, I mean, I did submerge it, didn't I? I wouldn't ever recommend doing what I did over there unless you know something is completely like 100% waterproof, or you've done something to it to make it more waterproof. Yeah, don't do that with stuff. I just like doing it because I like to see what stuff can do, if you know what I mean. So you don't have to. The problem with it is the receiver box, that big giant like electronics box, isn't waterproof. And I don't know whether there's any drain holes in it. So as soon as you go through any water, it's just going to fill that up, and then, well, yeah, you're just going to have like a swimming pool in there just among the electronics. So that's something I would like to see. Give us some like 100% waterproof stuff that we can submerge, that people like me that like to just go crazy in the mud and water can actually get it right underneath without having to worry about it getting in the electronics. It's a small request. Oh, that steering wheel's going crazy. Unless, of course, it's Harry and he's trying to control it with his mind. Anyway, super impressed with this thing. It's very, very good. And as I say, it was very, very good for their first attempt, but you don't really need to mention it's their first attempt because you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know this is their first ever like proper scale rig. It just seems to, well, just seems to go. I've not locked the diffs yet, apart from trying to get out from over there and I got stuck. The diff is still unlocked. Right. So, we've lost the steering wheel, we've lost the lights. Should we go through again and just see if we can get out the other side without losing anything else? We might as well, haven't we? Let's see how far I can get in before it goes up to the top of my wellies. Oh. Oh, it's soft under here. Whoa. Yeah, alright, okay. Right, second gear I'm in, just for a bit of wheel speed. It should go right down now, here we go, look. I think we're floating. Come on. All the way, all the way, all the way, yes! Oh, the cab's full of water. Oh no. Oh, no, we lost it. I don't know if you saw it, but the cab was like completely full of water. I'll put it upside down for a minute and then switch it on and see if we can get it back to the car. Right, come on. Please work. Yeah, we're back. Bit of a bow wave. There we go. Oh, it's a bit deeper there. I'm sure I said just a minute ago, don't do this. So, again, don't do this. Oh, take a risk now. Ready, 3, 2, 1, full throttle. What good fun. Right, I'm going to get it back to the workshop, dry it all off, and I reckon them lights and that steering wheel will probably be alright. Last little crawl. Oh. Slipped out of gear. Still got the diffs unlocked. Easy. Wow! Oh! So I've not switched it on yet since getting back. I've been cleaning it, drying it off. I've got all the wheels apart because, well, they're bead locks and the foams were a little bit wet. Right then. Historically, well, my experiences anyway, once you've dried something and cleaned it all off, it's usually all right. Oh, I spoke too soon. I think that servo's probably got water in it. So, well, that doesn't work. Do the lights work? Oh. Yay! So we got lights. It's just that steering wheel that's not working. Look, the dash also lights up. Look, there's all lights under there. That is really cool. Yeah, I think the servo has obviously got water in it, and it's probably not a waterproof one because it's just a little micro one or mini one in there for the steering wheel. Everything else though, all good. First gear, second gear, we're all good. Locking diff, or unlocking should I say. That's unlocked, locked. We're all good. That is the Rlaarlo, I think they're calling it the HY6, something like that. First attempt, like I've said a few times in this video, I'm going to give them a big thumbs up. There's a few little bits like the trim coming off at the back in transport, and the noisy steering wheel, and well, the noisy transmission, but I don't really have anything else to say. It's just a good trail truck. As you saw, it went through mud, it climbed fine, it went through some like shallowish water and all sorts. It's a good trail truck. I'm not keen on the look, but it does look like the real thing. Super scale, full interior. I mean, what else? There's nothing else to say. That is it. Oh, there is one thing that I really don't like, and that's where the battery is in here. You just can't get it out, especially not now it's been through mud and water. But you could do like a little handle on it or something. Yay!